I'm Gina and I'm right here from Aurora, Colorado. So I came to Trivida after dealing with chronic fatigue for about 2.5 years. I had gone to multiple other providers and they couldn't do anything for me. They said, sorry, there's nothing we can do. And I wasn't willing to take that for an answer. So I came to Trivida and it's been an amazing experience. I mean, I went from drinking 6 cups of coffee a day, taking Adderall twice a day, and still barely being able to get off the couch, to now I work out 2 to 3 times a week and actual heavy workouts. I run around with my kids, I get all of my errands done, and that's all on 1 or 2 cups of coffee if I need it, but no other medications, no nothing. So it's not perfect, but in 6 months, I've gone from completely non-functional to I can live my life now. It's absolutely amazing. What makes Trivida special is the one-on-one, the relationships that you build. And there was one day that Corey probably messaged me 6, 7 times that day because I was just done and I just couldn't do it. And if I hadn't had that support, I wouldn't have been able to continue. And I think that's the biggest thing, is you build these relationships. People actually care about you. It's not just, okay, I got 15 minutes, get this person in, get them out again, which is the traditional healthcare model. So that makes a huge difference because people are going to struggle when they're trying to make these big life changes. And without that support and that personal relationship, they're not going to succeed. I've achieved a lot of goals since I've gotten here. I've gotten off of a whole bunch of medications that I didn't want to be on, but was having to because I couldn't function. I've started exercising. At the beginning, I would do a 15-minute workout and then I'd be on the couch for 2 days because I just couldn't, my body just couldn't handle it. But Andy worked with me very slowly, and we very slowly ramped up until I could do a full workout and actually start building muscle and start building stamina. So that's been huge. I feel like I've gotten a better handle on some of the life stressors that I've been going through, and that's all with the coaching as well. So more goals than I thought that I could achieve. What makes Corey special as a provider is that he really cares about his patients. He really is willing to go that extra mile. He always talks with you, and I can tell that he really cares and he really wants to be in there in the fight with you. And I can tell that even days I would struggle on the weekends, and he would be there sending me a message like, it's okay, don't go to Starbucks, you're all right. So I mean, that takes a lot of dedication. I really appreciate that. So before I started with Trivida, I was able to do one thing a day. I could do laundry or I could grocery shop. I was not exercising. I wasn't able to do that. I felt like I was sleeping all the time. I couldn't play with my kids. I just had no energy. I was just, even though I was trying really hard and I was really pushing myself, I just had no energy to do anything in my life. So I chose Trivida because I was looking for a functional medicine practice, because the great thing about functional medicine is they don't just put a Band-Aid on a symptom. Functional medicine looks for the root cause. What is actually causing this dysfunction? And that's really what I needed. And I also really liked the comprehensive model that Trivida does. You've got the nutrition, you've got the medical, you've got the exercise, you've got the coaching. So when you put all of those together, you're much more likely to be successful, I think, than if you just say to someone, okay, I've seen you for 15 minutes, given you your diagnosis, and here's your pill, get out of my office. To someone who's on the fence about making an investment, I totally understand. It seems like a huge investment, but I can tell you it is completely worth it, because if you look at the statistics for chronic fatigue, someone who's had it for more than 6 months, they have a 95% chance of having it the rest of their life, and more than likely it will get worse. So I invested for 6 months and I am 75-80% better from a condition that regular medical clinics can't help. To me, my quality of life is worth that money. I do not regret it one bit. You are totally worth spending this time and spending this money and working with a group of people who are going to push you to get better. You know, you don't have to live in chronic disease. You don't have to live hating your body. You can actually change things, but you need that support, and Trivida would be there to support you in that. Trivida has been amazing. I wanted to hope that that my fatigue would get better, but it had been 2.5 years, and like I said, the statistics show it doesn't get better. And yet I came in and I told Corey, I've done this and this and this and this, and he said, okay, that's a good start, but we've got a ways to go. And he gave me hope for the first time. And then instead of just giving me hope and then saying, all right, you're on your own, he walked with me every step of the way, and I got better. And I would not trade this for the world. I can function. I can play with my kids again. It's amazing, you know, and I am so glad that I started on this journey.